Good evening or morning, whenever you find this. I'm sorry I don't have any background music and things like that for you all, but I believe that this is some place has to be sacred and have a level of seriousness. I do plan to add music, but right now I'm coming before my presence with seriousness. Listening to someone refer to the Bible, talking about the archetypes that had to leave their mother and father so that God could do something different in them. And I agree. I believe that we should be able to transcend that, go beyond leaving. And again, I would love to go. Don't get me wrong. It's just at this point, it is time for us to come together, to work together. There can be but so much isolation, and I know we can do this in phases. As I was looking at my name, Valerie Angeline Jefferson, I never thought I wanted to be famous, but it seemed like fame and fortune went together. And just to introduce myself again, the periodic table of elements is gold under AU. And well, AU is a very casual way of getting someone's attention. But it's also, again, for gold. Gold is geld. My last name is Jefferson. In the last video, I was talking about how, and when let me back up. Periodic table of elements, atomic number 79 is my birth date, July the 9th. And then the atomic mass, 196.97, is my birth year and month, with the period needing to be moved over one space to the right. Or two, just depending on whatever the message is from spirit. But that being said, an elf is a nightmare. If this were my name, now L, it means God. F, we tend to believe is failing. But there is no failure in God. But if we were playing Scrabble right here, we see already 6 letters or 6 numbers, or the total of 6, just with 3 tiles. So 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 is the number of man. And it was said that the mark of the beast would be the number of man, giving us a clue in this puzzle of life. And what you got to understand is, or comprehend, is that we all bear a mark with the 6, protons, electrons, neutrons, whatever, however they say that, carbon, 6 carbon, whatever. We are all gases, and different words, elements, gases have given us warded us off from quote, danger. Danger is also opportunity. If you believe that you are above this realm, then you may not yield to the same beliefs. So, for an example, kryptonite is a weakness for Superman. Krypton or kryptonite is actually an element on the periodic table of elements. So if you're going down this road of, let's just imagine these are the elements. You're going down this road starting with helium and hydrogen and those as number 1 and 2. And then you get down to these other ones where they say kryptonite. And you've been taught that you are human. And you don't think you're stronger than Superman. Kryptonite may be a danger to you too. So you may stop on the road to success, on the road off of the table, and up and away and on to different things as a program, as a matrix, as a holographic universe, as a reality. Already indicating that Ali or Ali has been here more than once. It's a reality. So when I found out that elf means nightmare, I thought about the fact that all of these letters or characters can be found in my name, as well as love. But how dangerous or limiting it would be if this is all I was left with. I often call myself Val, quote, for short. But as I lengthen my name, lengthen my audience, I realize that my name precedes me, as all of our names do, because we are not the first. We are not the only begotten son. We are not the bog. It need not boggle our mind that there is a son, there is a mother. Eve is the mother of all living, and Eve can be spelled backwards and forwards, called an palindrome, I believe. There is Eve, and of course we could make, I hope you can see that on the screen, evolve. You can make evolve out of love and Eve. Let's just make sure. We need another V. But again, in the beginning was the Word was with God, the Word was God. Use all of your, what is the moral of this life and story? Use all of your tiles. Use all of your wit, all of your alphabet, and get plenty of these for your reading pleasure, your creation pleasure. I plan on this being my life's work. I've learned already so much about games and this world. You know, people talk about this is not checkers, this is chess. And yet we don't have very many kings and queens. We have one or two that, calls himself a queen on a global level or a famous level. But how many of us really do seek our own land? What's the need of being a queen if we don't have land? And if you're really a queen, you're not paying the taxes, and I don't mean in an illegal way. So the Queen of England, God rest her soul, she was in England, but who is overseeing the United States as a queen in this game of chess? Okay, I'm playing Scrabble today. This is my Soul Train Scrabble board. Come back again. I'll keep this one short, but come back again. I see you as gold. I'm building my audience based on those that know their worth, or they want to increase their worth, exaggerate their worth. We're paying thousands to have a shelter. Then we need thousands in our craft. If the world is going to increase the need for output, then there has to be a demand on the salary, the rate in which we are paid and compensated for our gifts, times, talents, and ability to repair our ships, our crafts, the mother craft, the mothership, the womanship, the fellowship, the bank ship, the financial ship. We're giving our money and our time to people we do not know on a daily basis. Who are you involved with? Who are you evolving with? Instead of arguing someone else's point, I've come to the point of Val is the value. I am the Val. And I am the you. I'm the you lamb. I'm not going to be you as a person. I'm not going to play on the word like that. But I look at me as an EWE. And that's a baby sheep. That's less than 2 years old. I'll follow you if you're making money. If you're making sense. Because I'm making words. In the beginning was the word. Word, that's where we at. Take care, and I will see you in the next video. I went ahead and popped those things off, by the way, guys. Again, I'm real. For those who wear the claws, I can understand why. Again, it's a play on words. It's also a look of protection. It's a look of glamour. I love it all. For me, I want to be able to touch my tiles. I want to be able to flip my cards. You know, I want you to get to know me before I start reading. Please, you know, gather around, good folk, get an audience. We are the pentagram. You know, no matter how you slice it, we are the Star of David. You know, we're not here to just esteem ourselves. We're here to esteem each other. You know, team meat. Spell it all kinds of ways. And where there's meat, there's bread. And there's milk and wine and cheese and all of that. We want more than just ice. Okay? We want to spell these any and every way we choose. Okay? You see what I'm doing here? That's what this is all about. That's what it's all about. This is the hokey pokey. I hope you're focused. I hope you buy your own tiles and tap me into your video so that we can create money by the word. Yes? See? Capiche? Comprende? Understand? Thumbs up. I'll see you on the next video.